Welcome to the Bro-Code Kliq. I am Jay. That's King Dave, aka King Dave, and J-Dub. Welcome to the Bro-Code Kliq. We're here to talk about pay-per-view coming up on the 23rd of April, aka Rebellion for Impact Wrestling.
If you're not to Impact Wrestling, turn this off now. The people who actually watch Impact enjoy it.
Absolutely. I'm a little irritated. I'm kind of sick of these jokes, man. Sick of these people clowning on Impact saying it's not good. I mean, I believe Impact's better than anything going right now.
Impact has been a roll all year.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, hell, I'll even give it to a little bit of last year too. I mean, honestly, I think right after Kenny Omega left, everything started to get great. I mean, no offense to Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's great, but watching him kill the entire roster was not. It wasn't a good sight.
I am the entire roster. The top guys like Moose, Rich Swann. Who else was it? Sami Callihan.
Yeah. I mean,
by the way, we're still waiting for it to return and whoop Eddie Edwards' ass. Yeah.
Hopefully he comes back at Rebellion.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. I was listening to his theme song this morning. Got me thinking about stuff. About how he kind of want to see him break that bat over his face again. But that's my opinion, I guess.
Yeah, no, I still can't. His new name, I still miss the OVE.
Yeah, that's dead. You got to get with the Death Machine, bro. You got to get the program.
Yeah.
So, I guess we should let's go ahead and hop on into it, man. We aren't really doing this in any specific order. Today is April 12th, so there still is 2 more impacts before this one. So this is a kind of an early, video for filming and stuff. So more matches could be announced, but we're only going with what we got right now. So just to let y'all know, this is the 12th, so don't yell at us if some major match happens in the next 3 days.
We'll get to that eventually. We'll probably review the pay-per-view after that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so first match. I'm going to start with what's on the bottom of my list. You got the triple threat. Steve Macklin versus Jay White versus Chris Saban.
How the hell is that the bottom? What? It's like
I'm seeing 1 through 8.
That match is gonna be a banger. That match is gonna be a banger. Ain't no way.
I mean, that's what I'm seeing. That's what the website shows.
I'm genuinely surprised. Are you saying that though?
That's on the website.
No way. I could see one other match being lower than that. But
Ishii and Jonah probably.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. I mean, all the matches are going to be really good in my opinion. I just as terms of excitement, I'm actually excited for this because I didn't expect that we'd just see a 1-on-1 with Jay White and Macklin, and maybe Saban and Machine Guns to be in that tag match eliminator, but we got this match instead. So, what do you think?
I see Jay White getting a win off of Saban.
I think I could see Jay White getting a win off of Macklin or Chris Saban beating Macklin.
Oh, well, no, here's my view on it. Because we saw the last recent matches. We saw Sacrifice. We saw the multiverse of matches. Now, here's the difference. Sacrifice, Jay White beat Alex Shelley.
Yes.
Multiverse of matches. Chris Saban beat Jay White.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm probably looking into this too deeply, or just call it a conspiracy theory. But the way the storyline's been going, how personal it is between Jay White and Shelley, I could possibly see Shelley turning on Saban, costing the match against Jay, and joining Bullet Club. What you think?
Yeah, if that happened, as a matter of fact, I'll put $6 million on the line right now. I'll put $6 million and I'll move to Japan if that happens. You can quote me now. This is the last episode ever. If that happens,
we're recording on audio. You got it. It's gonna be saved up, uploaded for whoever listens to hear it.
Save it, wrap it up, tie it with a bow. That's fine by me. I mean, I can't see that. I mean, I just see
it. I'm probably reaching too deep on this, but I can see it.
Just a little. You're kind of reaching into a huge barrel, but Then again, I mean, Alex Shelley just he's got his own thing going.
I mean,
on. I don't see this happen.
I mean, look, you don't know because Shelley and White, they got their history together. All right, it's been clear. They talked about an Impact, their promo battle, which was amazing. And then, like I said, Shelley could end up being jealous that Saban was able to beat Jay, why he couldn't. And you see Jay White, he's rebuilding the Bullet Club in his own image. Yeah, better to have by his side than somebody who knows him, who's trained him, his mentor, Alex Shelley.
But here's the thing: why would Jay White add someone to the Bullet Club that he's already beaten?
I mean, you don't know that. I mean, like I said, he could have beaten him, but at the same time, they got that history, they got that bond that go way back. Mentor, student, teacher, student.
I feel like any type of potential Bullet Club bond was broken after Jay White didn't shake his hand after that. And plus, I feel like they might have one more rubber match only because Alex Shelley keeps referring to Jay White as Jamie, which is hilarious.
True.
But in terms of this match, I'll still give it to Chris Saban. Man's been on fire lately. He's been killing it, and I don't think he'll beat Jay White again and make him take the pin. But Macklin's in there. Macklin doesn't really have a storyline. I mean, besides the fact that he's going after all the past teammates that was on his side against Team Honor No More. But other than that, I mean, is that really a reason to give him a victory? I don't think so. But
I mean, yeah,
taking a pin.
It's all storyline. It's all the angles of it. Okay, so what? I say Jay White. You say you got winning White.
I could put Chris Saban on there.
Saban.
I'll go with Chris Saban. Yeah, so, why not?
No vote for Macklin. Sorry, pal.
No, we got a friend that likes Macklin, so he'll probably cheer for him.
But he ain't here, so it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, what we got next up? Next up is Deonna Purrazzo and Taya Valkyrie, the AAA Reina's championship.
It's an interesting match. I did not think we would see it in American TV. I thought we'd see it in Triple Mania.
To be fair, once Taya was released from NXT, WWE, I always thought she would come back to Impact. Anyway,
right.
Sooner or later, she'll come back to Impact. Now she's here. I don't know if she's signed, but she's here. She's going to the title, and I guess she's going. My point is, I like Deonna. I want her to win. But at the same time, I see Taya winning it and taking it back to Mexico with her.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that kind of makes sense. It kind of sucks, though, in the situation that Deonna Purrazzo is in. She's got 2 championships. One championship, they allow you to represent anywhere. You're allowed to do whatever you want with it, and as long as you're doing your thing and wrestling for it. That's the Reina's championship. But then you got Ring of Honor with this whole thing of Tony Khan, who just gave an interim belt to Mercedes Martinez, and no, shade to her and her accomplishments. It's great, but
in that case, it didn't make sense.
It kind of feels like he's just gonna drop it. You know what I mean?
There's gotta be some unknown beef about that because Briscoe, they were able to make it from the RH show and then to Impact in time for their match.
Yeah.
And now Deonna couldn't do the same thing. And then the women's match was on earlier than the Briscoe tag match with FTR.
Yes, that's true. I think it might have been right before then, actually.
So
the whole thing with Deonna Purrazzo's position with the Ring of Honor Women's Championship is she signed to Impact Wrestling. So
right.
It's kind of, don't want to say it's obvious that she's going to drop it, but that's most likely what's going to happen. I don't want to see it because she's done things with that championship that both championships that no other woman has done. You know,
she's challenging and she's been putting on bigger matches.
It's rare to say a knockout has been like the top player without the championship. You got the current champion Tasha Steelz, and then you got the tag champions Inspiration. They're good champions, but they're champions because, you know, they're attached themselves to the legacy of the championship so far. Deonna Purrazzo, she's adding more legacy on the both titles that she has. So honestly, I want Deonna Purrazzo to win, but like you said, it's kind of leaning more towards Taya Valkyrie taking it back to AAA, which would also be good. You know, Taya Valkyrie's a great wrestler. Probably one of my top 3 knockouts of all time. You know, their first match they had for the Impact Knockouts Championship was really good. I remember we both watched it, and they tore the house up, you know, right before, you know, Taya left, but they tore it up. So honestly, I would love to see Taya sign the contract to Impact Wrestling, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, obviously, Deonna signed a contract to Impact Wrestling. She was able to work with AAA. I feel like Taya Valkyrie could do the same thing in other promotions, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this match is going to be good. It's going to be a step level more than their first encounter because Taya, she's looking for, you know, some blood. You know, she really wants to. She's coming back to wrestling finally, and she's been killing it on the scene. And Deonna Purrazzo has been adjusting her craft and editing it and making sure, you know, everything's on point. Not only, you know, technical wrestling, but, you know, moonsaults, joint manipulation, just adding on to her legacy. And I feel like that match is going to be definitely one to watch. You know, on a card where there's only 2 knockout matches announced so far, and it's for a whole nother company's title. Obviously, there's some type of importance for this championship and this match.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. So
final thoughts. Taya, right? She's winning.
Taya is winning, but
we love you. We love Deonna. She's one of the best.
Yeah, I would love if Deonna retained, but
Taya's definitely
going to take the victory.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the next one. We got Jonathan Gresham versus Eddie Edwards.
This match, that's the type of match that you don't know you want it until they put it on the paper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I agree.
All right, because I was not thinking about Gresham versus Eddie Edwards, you know, when this whole thing started, but
I've never imagined it.
Yeah, that's what I'm sure as hell happy it's happening though, man. Let me tell you, we're like the biggest like Jonathan Gresham guys, you know. We mostly because we like pure wrestling, you know.
Pure wrestling, foundation, what it stood for. He was doing pure title and going to the RH title. You know? Right.
His whole legacy, you know, started from having the tag championships with Jay Lethal to be purifying each division. And I feel like, I mean,
he's been killing the game with doing that. I really enjoyed the pure rules.
You don't like pure rules?
I really enjoy it. Yeah, I rock with
it. You enjoy it. Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. Because I was about to say I do. I was about to say, I said, there's no way.
We just had this talk like yesterday, the other day.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, I was like, wait, because I was about to have a whole spiel about how Pure Rules is amazing, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean you don't like it? Don't change up in front of these people.
Nah, you know I'm not fake, but yeah,
Pure Rules is.
But Gresham, so Edwards, this whole thing they've been going on back with when Honor No More first showed up. Who was attacking the member of the team Impact. Turns out it was Eddie.
Right. Yeah.
I did not see that coming at all.
You and me both, man. I thought something big was going to happen. I know there was going to be a heel turn, but you know, the obvious voice was Macklin. You know, that was the quickest choice anybody would think. But Eddie, a former Ring of Honor wrestler, that, you know, it's kind of
like some people would forget that. They don't realize that Eddie got his start early on. He was in Ring of Honor. He was like singles thing, and he would do the tag team with David Richards, the American Wolves. You know,
classic matchups with tons of people. You know, one of our favorites, American Wolves versus Red Dragon.
He's a former world champion, right? Yeah,
world champion, tag team champion. He's fought them all at this point. You know, the whole thing with Gresham is that we really appreciate is when you see a whole bunch of wrestlers nowadays, they do a lot of these moves and spots and jumping and air acrobatics and you know, it's cool. it's great, but like, we want to see what you worked on. You know what I'm saying? What brought you into the company, man?
It seems like I'm gonna branch off from this RH Impact real quick. How Mustafa Ali, you see on his Instagram page, he posted all these training clips. Him just technical grappling in the ring.
Yeah.
Then we don't get to see that. We don't get to see that on TV. The producers and stuff like that don't give him a chance to shine and show what he's got. That's what we want, but that's what we want to see on TV. What he's training in.
Facts. Adding to that point, I think it was a while ago, I saw something about Shibata and how he was talking about the new age wrestlers and how, like, a lot of these people need to stick to that textbook stuff because there's nothing wrong with the textbook. Like, you went to this school and you went to England and the UK and tried to learn all these different moves. Go ahead and use those moves. Use those moves. And I think that's the reason why we like Gresham, because he doesn't only win with a finishing move. Him and Bryan Danielson, actually.
He's not flashy. He doesn't showboat. He gets right to work, gets to business, joint manipulation, grappling, technique, everything. He's focused.
We've had the privilege of watching his run in Ring of Honor. Even before he was even Ring of Honor World Champion, like back in 2016. Been watching this guy for a while, and we're just like,
around that time, I didn't really exactly know who he was. I see him on himself, like the CCK with Chris Brooks back in over in the UK, and Defiant WCBW with
and like, it's good. The reason why we support him mostly is just because he hasn't changed his style. If you look back at those matches then and now, it's still textbook. It's still good. There's a lot more oomph in his punches now that he's got freaking enormous arms and shoulders and stuff. Like, now that he's putting a little bit more effort and stuff into this stuff, and oomph, like, it's good, but it's still the same.
He didn't change his style.
Perfected, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Whatever, he got him better.
That's what people. I mean, I'm not gonna call any wrestlers out, but I feel like, come on, guys. Like, we've seen these guys do, super kicks and spears and top rope caught in the air moves. It's cool. We're never gonna. It's cool, but like,
nice to see once in a while. Not every match, every 5.
But like, can you guys wrestle? But like, can you guys wrestle for 30 minutes? You know what I'm saying?
The name of the sport is professional wrestling.
Professional wrestling, right?
That's what we want to. That's what we want to see.
I think that's the reason I like the FTR versus Briscoes. You guys didn't jump around and stuff. They fought, bro.
Yeah, they brawled.
That was a good scrap, bro.
Yeah.
Like, from freaking suplexes to the ground, a clear ground suplex, bro. Like that's a bump, bro. And then then you watch FTR versus the Young Bucks the next day, and it was good. It was good.
Jay, I'm gonna cut you off because we are so far off from the Edwards and Gresham match talking about.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got into it. That could be a whole nother episode for us to record.
Yeah, I guess so, but we'll stick to the script for now. Like I said, at Rebellion, we're both looking forward to this match. We don't usually have high expectations for lots of matches, but this is definitely one that in my opinion, I have high expectations.
Something you should watch. You keep your eyes on. Yeah,
absolutely. But
let's just go down. Final predictions. I'll say Gresham.
I want to say Gresham too, but there's one factor we didn't put in.
I don't know more.
Not only that, but Ring of Honor World Title isn't on the line.
Right.
It's a regular match, right? All these other,
and it's not pure rules either. It's a singles match.
Yeah, it's a singles match, man. I mean, I'm gonna still say Gresham, but we could get a shock, man. We could get a shock, and I would be happy. I'm not gonna lie.
The only way
Eddie Edwards.
Honestly, the only way I can see Eddie winning is by cheating, either using the kendo stick,
absolutely,
or Honor No More get involved somehow.
Man. Something like that, but hell, it'd be really good.
What?
If Eddie loses and Davey comes back.
See, that's what I would love to see, but we know Davey's not going to. He's still signed with W, but not signed an extension.
damn MLW and their good contracts and good wrestling.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on. We still got a lot to talk about. I'm sorry, my head to bed for a second.
Yeah, I'm a Gresham win that match.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
All right, let's go ahead.
At least I hope so.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Next, we got the 8-team elimination challenge for the Impact Tag Titles.
You know, it's going to be really funny.
What?
We could count to 3, and I'm sure we're going to have the same guess on who's going to win the whole match. You want to try?
I'm not sure. I really don't know.
You want to? Come on. You take the guess. Come on. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, count.
1, 2, 3. Briscoes. What?
I mean, you got OGK. Is that OGK?
Yes. Taven and Bennett?
But here's the thing. Here's what's on the list. It says Honor No More, but we don't know who. I would assume OGK.
Yeah, it's got to be OGK.
Gotta be them.
Yeah.
You know, I rock with them heavily. So it's...
it's got to be them boys, bro. It's got to be them Briscoe boys.
They're not even in the match, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were a final entrant.
There's a spot open.
I wouldn't be surprised. What is 8 teams? 8 teams, right?
Yeah, 7. Including
I'm gonna name the
BBD.
teams. Got the champions, BBD, Good Brothers, Decay, Keith and Rhino, Salon and Mac. Got the Machine Guns, Jay and Bay Connection.
Wait. Machine Guns aren't in there, or Jay and Bay.
What do you mean? They're on the list. I just named them.
Nah, Jay got a match now.
All right, the triple threat.
And Chris got a match too. So Alex Shelley's out.
I wouldn't be surprised if it pulled double duty.
Double duty. Okay, I see that.
7, and then Honor More. That's 8. 8 teams in total.
Nah, there's gonna be. Honestly, I feel like one of them could do double duty. I don't think them. It might be Chris Bay. Chris Bay could probably find a Bullet Club partner.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. If Jay's not able to compete, then they'll get another Bullet Club member, El Fantasmo, if he's back in the States, or Hikuleo, depending on if he's still Bullet Club or not. And then,
they really have 2 Bullet Club teams in there, because Good Brothers are in there.
Oh, right.
I think they would. It could. They were excited for that Lumberjack match.
But here's the thing, but here's another thing, the Machine Guns. If my theory is right with Shelley turning on Saban earlier that night in the triple threat, they will be out the match. And then the Briscoes will come in.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like there's gonna be there's gonna be a gag thing. They're gonna have
they could pull
you're gonna put Zicky Dice and Swinger in there, and then Briscoes jump them behind and take their spot.
Yeah, or they'll pull like a WrestleMania 33 thing when the New Day hints at them entering and the Hardys return. Yeah, something like that. Scott coming out saying they need another team. They promised 8. Yeah. Get 8 Briscoes.
They're already going to be in Poughkeepsie on the 24th. They might as well pull up on the 23rd, man.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with the Briscoes. I feel like they're gonna pull up.
I got OGK. If the Briscoes pull up, Briscoes. But if they don't, I'm going Honor No More OGK. I'm sure if OGK or Briscoes win those tag titles, I want to see them face each other for those belts. We saw them. They went to that final battle.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Great match.
And then that rematch in NWA too was good too.
I didn't see the NWA one, but I gotta watch that.
It's good. It was a quick one. It was nice.
All right, so what I say on No More, you got Briscoes. They're not even part of the match.
Not even part of it, but hey, going for it. You know what? If I could take a guess on just randomly of the people that are announced, I'd probably go with I'll go with Gallows and Anderson. I guess I'll go with the Good Brothers.
Good Brothers, surprisingly. Okay.
Well, I don't think
that's a shocker to me.
There's no way Violent by Design is going to retain. I love them to death, but there's just no way.
You do.
There's just no way. You know what I'm saying? 7 other teams. That's built. That's built to lose.
All right. So yeah. Now let's go on. Let's move on. Let's go on to the next one. I see here. Tomohiro Ishii versus Jonah. Stone Pitbull versus the Top Dog.
Go with Ishii, obviously.
Ishii, Ishii, I'm gonna say Jonah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I talked to you about this before. I don't see Ishii as a big card player anymore.
Right.
He's really just fair. To me, he's just there to be there.
He's just there to hit clotheslines.
Yeah, just for a show.
And
just because
take people's heads off.
Like the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro, his chops, his lariats, clotheslines, whatever.
Yeah,
just there for his name.
It's okay. My New Japan fans is watching this. He's not new to the product, but he just doesn't watch enough. When we watch G1 this year and he sees Ishii kill half the competition, he's gonna be like, okay, wait a minute. So give him a couple months. Give him 3 months.
If he does, I'll change my opinion about him. I will publicly change my opinion about him.
Look out for an Instagram post, guys. He's just going to be apologizing.
He's just there to be there.
Right. I think the top dog is going to get his head taken off.
I'm with Jonah. The splash at the top. We saw what he did to PCO.
Nah, man. Ishii is not PCO.
He's smaller than PCO.
He kicked Eddie Edwards' ass at Multiverse of Madness, didn't he?
Yeah.
You saw that match.
I saw
right on his head.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in that, man. You don't see a lot of big man matches these days, so that's definitely gonna be. I would think that'd be an episode of like New Japan Strong or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's good that we get to see a little international wrestling too.
What was it? Australia and Japan.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Hey, that's a G1 match right there, man. That's good. That's good. So I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
All right, but final thoughts. I'm with Jonah.
We'll go Ishii.
All right, next match. Impact Knockouts Championship. Tasha Steelz, Rosemary. I'm Tasha, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah.
My honest opinion, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Rosemary, she's not on top of her game like she was in the beginning. She first fell up with Decay, the original Decay, Abyss and Crazy Steve. She did her thing with them. She branched out on her own, got the Knockouts title. Then pretty good, pretty solid. I was interested. I was a fan. Now she's more watered down.
I mean, it's just she's in that veteran stage. You know what I'm saying? She could have another run, but I don't think it's right now. I mean, Tasha Steelz, man. We've been wanting Tasha Steelz to take a dub for a while, man.
Tasha, she's young, she's fresh, she's in it, she's fully invested. She's on a roll.
Coolest theme song right now. Man. I love Rosemary. I'm a huge Decay fan. I love Decay, but
this new Decay, I'm still with the OG.
Tasha Steelz she's on fire, bro. She's on fire. That street fight, honestly, I'll say this: the rematch street fight in Philly against Mickie James, I like that match better than the first one.
I gotta agree with you. Yeah.
And that first one was really, really good. Good cutter at the end, man. And they were having back and forth, but something about that second match, letting them out. You know what I'm saying? You could tell she was confident. She wanted to. I remember she debuted there, 3 years back, but you just tell.
I can't remember that. I see how invested you are in them.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's just when you could just tell when somebody wants to put on a good show, it's that look in their eyes. They put a lot more effort in there. I'm not saying she doesn't put in effort every match, but it's just somewhere right there. It was just you know what I mean? Right.
They're mentally there. They want it.
Match was long. Match was entertaining. Shocking ending, but it was good. It was a heelish way to keep it going. I liked it. It was good. Solid.
So we both agree on this. It's got to be Tasha winning, walking away with the title.
Absolutely.
All right. Then move on. Now, number 2 on the list, like I said, they're not in any particular order to whatever I found on a random website. Number 2, X Division triple threat match. Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, and Mike Bailey.
I think this is the only match where I'd be fine with anybody winning.
Anyone except for Ace.
Nah. Ace can run the division, though. He's young.
He is Ace. I seen him when he was still kind of fresh into the business a little bit.
Right.
He was getting his thing going in MLW a year, 2-3 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, he was very impressive. He was focused. He was like a young guy, hungry guy.
Mm-hmm.
He finally got signed to Impact, and he's been doing his thing. He's only gotten better. I see the change in him from MLW to Impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's oof.
No,
but I don't. But he's had his time, honestly.
Well, I mean, him being world champion would be pretty cool.
No, I mean,
what do you think? What do you think? Think you can hold that?
No,
you think?
He's, to me, in my opinion,
tag team.
Yeah,
Golden.
He still needs to work on some things, like his promo skills a little bit more. Probably change up not change his style, but add some things into his arsenal.
Yeah,
and then he could go for the Impact World Title. But for right now,
you just don't think he got the look yet.
You're right. He doesn't give off that world title feel yet.
That's fair enough. It takes a while.
Yeah, so right now, it's like I said, he had a time with the X Division title. Right now, he needs to go, and he's been getting so many opportunities so far with the title, but losing that chance.
True.
I think it's time to give him a try with Madman in the tag team division.
I would be interested to see.
Tag title reign is good. Will be good for them because they've been running a little bit stale, in my opinion. Them with the duo.
Yeah, it's a good way to build character. I mean, you saw what's the other company? AAW. They were tag champions. Fold and Ace. They were running pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like I like them. I mean, I think you're right though. He doesn't throw off that world title vibe, that world champion vibe. But a tag title run would definitely make his run not as stale. I mean, he's best friends with Mike Bailey. That's kind of crazy. But the only reason I'd be happy with it is because I really appreciated Ace Austin's work as the X Division champion. So I don't know.
I'll give him credit for that. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, I'd be happy. Trey Miguel. I like him. But I don't know. His matches are so good, but like when you see somebody doing the chase for so long and you're just like, oh wow, they're finally champion, it's kind of weird because I'm like, bro, you used to have like 300 tag team opportunities, and then you had like 400 X Division opportunities, and you lost like all of them, and then like out of nowhere, you win the title at Bound for Glory, and I'm like, well, yay, but like, damn.
His best feud since coming back to Impact was against Ace Austin. It wasn't the best feud there was, but it was his personal best.
Oh, God, I really, if somebody could flip time, I really wish he took the title from Ace. That was a good rivalry, bro. There's nothing, bro. Defending his mom, bro, that's a fight, bro. You're supposed to win, bro.
Yeah.
How you gonna let this man kiss your mom and talk about how hot she is and then lose, bro?
Ace was a menace. He was a menace.
This man was on everybody. Hey, man, he needs to go back to just hitting on people's wives and moms. Wives and moms.
Remember that shirt? I banged your wife.
I banged your wife, bro. Oh, my God. Ace Austin. This is why I like Ace Austin.
If we could get that Ace Austin back, I wouldn't mind him winning the X Division title.
Maybe he doesn't want to do it anymore because his girlfriend works at
right. She works there.
Don't want to see that backstage.
The mean Gia Miller, yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, but what do you think about?
Let's talk about Mike Bailey real quick.
Yeah, I was just about to say, what do you think about Mike Bailey, man? That's some bangers.
I mean, I wasn't always up to date on his stuff. I just seen some PWG stuff then.
Right.
I didn't even know about his 5-year situation until recently.
Yeah.
And now he's back in the States. He's been getting as much wrestling in as he can across the country.
A lot. Yeah.
And now that I actually see him on TV, see more of his character.
Right.
Give him the title.
You think so? Think it's about that time?
By the time he should have won it when he came back and won that X Division match.
Honestly, I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't win that then because, like, if he did, it would have got. I hate it when people come into the company and they just give them the title, like that whole thing.
I get it.
Leaning back to Kenny Omega, bro. Like, bro, like Kenny, like, bro, you can make like a 5 list of times Impact has done it. Omega, Christian, the Iconics, like, bro, I'm just getting irritated at this point. I'm like, guys, have some more self-respect. Like, even the Good Brothers, they didn't win the title in their first attempt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they worked for it. But no, as for Mike Bailey, bro, I'm happy he's gone. If he didn't have that really good match with Alex Shelley, I don't think he should have deserved X Division. But after that match, go ahead, put that damn title on him. Go ahead, go for it. Double knee to the back. That move that I'm pretty sure could kill somebody.
Oh, definitely, or kill, cripple,
or cripple.
that makes my back hurt every time I watch.
That's on like the top 5 moves I'd never take. Like, that replaced like V triggers for me. Like, bro, imagine you see a grown man, all his weight, bro.
Dude, I wouldn't even take a chop. Okay, I cannot do this. I cannot.
It's the fact he be getting air on it too, bro.
Air.
Like, I'm like, bro,
air on it and the rotation. Oh God.
I'm like, calm down, bro. So no, but Mike Bailey. Like I said, I'm fine with any of them, but if Mike Bailey ends up winning the championship, that'd be good. However, if he does lose, I want to see a 1-on-1 between him and Trey at.
That would be awesome. That would be nice to see.
Oh, well, what's the next at May Day? That's what they call it, May Day. Yeah,
I think it's cool. Called May 9th. I think it is.
Or they could push it to Slammiversary. I'd love that.
Okay, but let's go ahead. Guesses. Who do you want to win, or who do you think is winning Triple Threat?
I think Trey Miguel is going to retain.
I'm saying Mike Bailey. Win him.
I still love you, Ace Austin.
It's about time Mike gets it.
All right. Well, we will see. But I think there's one match left, right?
More match. The one we've been wanting to see for a long time.
Bro, we've been waiting for like 5 months.
Ever since October, Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory, bro.
Yes, the ultimate disrespect.
Oh, we were in the same room when we watched that.
Yes, we were.
What the hell is wrong with freaking Moose, bro? Moose is
let's go ahead. It's the Impact World Championship. Moose versus Josh Alexander. What are your thoughts?
This has been one of my favorite rivalries for the world title in a long time, bro. I don't usually, for Impact world titles, it just feels like they're so quick with these type of things. You know, they're so quick with rivalries. They bully for like a month and then they're like, okay. But this rivalry, like you said, it's been going back since October. And what are we in? We're in April?
Yeah, halfway through April now.
Dude, that's been so long and it's been so good. And it's not like it hasn't gotten stale, hasn't gotten bad. It's just been energy. I mean, what's the worst thing that you can do besides spearing a man and winning the title in front of his family?
But his
wife.
In front of his wife and child. And then at another show, he speared his wife. And let's not forget the times he showed up to his house. He was
documents, bro. With documents, bro. Dude, Moose is on God, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This has been a good world.
Yeah, well, let me go back to you. Talk about how long it's been. I forgot who it was, but there was some legend who was it Bully Ray? I don't want to be exact, but some legend said it that fans can't rock with the long-term storytelling.
Long-term, you're right.
I'll be honest with you.
Bully Ray.
I'll be honest with you. I was really rushing to see Josh and Moose. Like right the next pay-per-view, I wanted to see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then again,
like at
I don't remember what was that.
Was the pay-per-view? Yeah, I was gonna say, was the pay-per-view Hard to Kill?
Yeah, but then I see now that Impact, they kept backing it off some long-term storytelling. Like Scott constantly trying to delay Josh from getting to the title.
Man.
Like I love that. I love what they did with that, and now I understand what whoever said it was coming from. Long-term storytelling. It's got how long you do it right. It's the best because AEW. I know how they're doing it. I don't like it. They take too long. But Impact,
they take like years.
Impact, they are doing it right.
Like the one thing that I like to do when it comes, like you said, with long-term term storylines and stuff like that, I always like to take both opponents and I like to put what they've been doing in the past. So this rivalry's been for 6 months.
Right.
And look at all of Moose's title defenses. Full Metal Mayhem, Eddie Edwards. Triple threat match between Cardona
and
Morrissey. Heath. This dude has had so many good matches.
Yes.
And it's ridiculous. Like usually, like, you know, I remember back in the day, you and me, we always joked, we were always just like, man, wait till Moose gets this title. He's gonna but he's really been going crazy.
I mean, ever since Moose had that remember the what was it, the Impact Grand Championship?
Yeah.
I remember that. Ever since then, I always thought once he had that title and how he was, you know, being booked, how he was delivering.
Right.
I always wanted to see him as world champion since that day. Since that
it's one of those things where it's just so good in terms. But then the one thing that I like with this philosophy of combining both of the stories and what they've been doing lately, I feel like my whole thing is with world title contenders. You got to earn that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to earn that opportunity.
That work.
And look at Josh Alexander.
But remember, Josh, you know, he did win the title bound for glory, so he should have had an automatic rematch clause. But at the same time,
I don't believe in rematch clauses anymore. That's lazy booking. I mean, you know, if that was really true and they had just unlimited freaking things, bro, you know how many matches of Moose and Josh we would have seen by now? They would have been wrestling each other for 5 months.
Dude, okay, well, yeah, I get you saying. But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Damn.
Like, I mean, look at what Josh has went through for these past.
Yeah, I get it. That's what I was gonna say. Thanks to Scott, he got Josh in the right mind. He had him like take out his aggression on some of the other people. You know, like Jonah, Charlie Haas.
Jesus Christ,
I know,
crazy.
Who else was it?
Even very recently.
Yeah, I'm like he got some blow some steam, calm down a little bit.
Sent them home for a month.
Yeah. Now Josh is back. He's in his right mind. He's doing it about the right way. You know, Moose is still pissing him off, sparing his wife and shit. But he's back in the right frame of mind to actually take Moose's head off and get his title back.
And that's honestly the reason why I gotta kind of disagree with you with the whole rematch clause thing. Because if they did the rematch clause, bro, if they did we wouldn't have got all this. This has been good.
In this case,
good TV.
In this case, it makes sense for the no rematch clause. All right. In this case, they did a long term right. Okay.
I think we're just really happy at the fact that for 6 months, bro, it's to the point where it's not even about Josh wanting to fight Moose no more. It's the fact that we all want to see him.
Yeah.
Hell, I've been sending Scott 18 tweets recently calling this man. I'm like, bro, make this match a street fight or something, bro. Don't make this a wrestling match.
I've seen it. I've seen the tweets.
I want to see we need to pull up some elevated X.
No. We didn't bring back elevated X. All right.
We need to pull out forget that. These guys talking about they want to bring back old Impact pay-per-views. Where's Lethal Lockdown? That's how you settle beef back in the day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I don't know. But knowing these two, they're probably going to perform a really good match even without any random stipulations. I hope they go 25 plus.
A straight 1-on-1 singles match for the title.
Just scrapping.
May the best man win. You know, we know Josh is going to win, but yeah.
Bro, if Josh does not win, bro, and Moose wins somehow, somebody's going to get killed.
People will be pissed. And they're in New York. New York is not the nicest crowd.
It's not the nicest crowd, man. They're just lucky they not know the ECW arena, man.
Oh, God.
They're in Poughkeepsie, thank goodness.
I know.
Poughkeepsie isn't nice, but
ECW, hey. I remember Cena versus RVD.
Van Dam.
I know. Cena wins Riot, and they did the right thing by having RVD win, because who knows what they would have done back then.
Oh, yeah. One of the greatest unanswered questions, and now you got this match, you know. Josh Alexander, he's finally calmed down, you know, but it's kind of getting worse, you know, because I appreciate what Scott's doing, but sometimes you gotta let a man be a man, bro. You gotta let him fight for his kids, bro. You gotta let him do something. And then there's Moose, bro. Moose is laughing while all this is going on. He knows what he's doing.
He got nothing to lose, but except for the title.
Bro, Think about in the 6 months this happened. This man is called Eddie Edwards a loser. He's called Chelsea a whore. This man he's smearing people's lives. This man is a menace. Bruh. The greatest. And it's only been 6 months.
Surprised he haven't tried to spear his son yet.
Don't give him any ideas, man. Next week, Scott's gonna be like, yeah, don't do it, and out of nowhere, he's gonna freaking powerbomb his son through a table or something. Oh God! But I'm looking forward to this match. I know you are.
Oh, definitely.
So we're both on Team Josh for this one, which is rare because we love Moose. You know what I'm saying? But Moose, you need to get your ass kicked, man.
Yeah, you. This ass whooping got coming to you. You deserve it. Okay, every last bit of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in once again. Like I said, today is the 12th, so it's not the full card in case more matches get announced. So, but we feel like those are the main matches. That's why we filmed this video. So, thanks for tuning in, and it'll be uploaded as soon as possible. And we will probably do a review video on Rebellion a couple nights afterwards. So,
tune in.
This is